Okay, good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, 6 a.m., 6 o'clock in the morning. And what's the date today?
It's Saturday, 6
February
a.m., 6
1st,
o'clock in the morning.
2020. Totally lost the time track. Well, it happens always in all these holidays. You know what I mean? Long holidays. And this time, this spring festival is unexpectedly getting longer. Anyway, let's see. Today we are going to talk about something again about the coronavirus and one of my gear. hmm Because I told you that I have a kind of hobby, a serious hobby, photography. So, yes, we'll talk about one of my film camera gear. So, let's see, let's get together and okay, let me run a banner and if you want to check my photos on Instagram, that is riders underscore panda because I couldn't get the name, panda riders. So, well, yeah. And let's see, just wait and see how many people will come. Then we will continue talking. Well, Friday, the whole day, I didn't go anywhere. After the live stream, I went to bed. Okay, because there is no business these days, and for my, I have stocked up as I told you in my other live streams. So there was no need I should go out, so I stayed, just at home, and I slept till like 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Then I got up and checked emails, talked with the friends, and read some news and all the stuff. So yeah, uh, and until now that I didn't sleep, I will sleep like later after I finish my this live stream. Then I'll go to bed. And yes, Saturday is a good day because after a long time, I have some business I am doing. What I'm doing? I am doing some cinnamon rolls. Yum, yum, yum. Uh, all right. And I don't feel like going out, so I stayed at home all the time and watched movies. How many movies I've watched? I lost the track of watching, the names of the movies. The last movie I watched, I just finished, was a Braveheart, and then I don't know what will be the next movie I'm going to watch because all those movies are free movies. I don't need to pay anything, because that the service provider they made all the movies free, so we are enjoying all the Chinese Netflix and movies and all the stuff. Life is kind of difficult business wise, but it's easy because, you have nothing to do. Thanks to the coronavirus. So, yesterday, WHO they announced the outbreak of this virus officially. And yes, And you all know the news you have seen. And okay. And I was reading the news earlier that there are 213 deaths. The live update. And they have changed the name of 2019 NCOV. All right. Anyways. All right. Chad, if you're not here again today, anyways, I'm sorry. I couldn't wait for you. I finished earlier. So a lot of fun stuff I found these days. A lot of fun stuff online on YouTube. Interesting YouTubers and interesting news, interesting stories, and all the stuff. Because the usual working days, not much time to dig into the interesting stuff. I just watch some news or some channels I subscribed for a long time, but these days, like, a lot of free time, and yes, digging out all interesting channels and interesting views. So should I say thank you, coronavirus? Okay, thank you. Mhm. So, like, that I got a message on my local Chinese social media that any type of, critical comments won't be allowed on the local social media. All right, that's good. That will, create panic. And also, I saw the news like the Facebook, yeah, they will remove all the unwanted, the fake news from the Facebook. Okay, good enough. But how they will decide which one is fake or which one is the true one? Hmm, interesting. Okay, my friend Jeff, he is still in US. He's now in Texas, and he has his tickets. Jeff, if you're listening, buddy, I'm talking about you. That he has a ticket on 12th. So, uh, in a normal way, not normal way, normally that people will begin their work, especially those expat teachers from February 12th. No, February 12th. I think it's a February 17th. But now they announced the delay. Anyways, and yes. It's a kind of very boring days these days, very boring. Usually I can go out, for, supplies or for the deliveries or meeting friends. But these days, even cannot go out of my house, my apartment, not in a community, in my complex, you know. And there's a one rumor here in a local, that news that, that your pets like cats and, dogs also can infect, you. So people are abandoning, but I don't know. Like, I have two dogs. I have a very cute border collie. She is 6 years old. Another one is a golden retriever, and she is also she is 4 years old. Yeah, kind of 4 years old. Both are rescued dogs. I rescued them, and now I have them. So actually, my wife, she took them out yesterday for a walk. And yes, but today it will be my turn to walk them. So And I got some medicines here, like I don't know from where she got, my wife got. But anyway, right now, the people are trying, that home remedies, like, eating some kind of herbs or some spices or, some leaves to, cure this virus. But no, I'm not doing that one because I'm not infected, even though I have some antibiotics and some Tylenols at home, which can cure the normal cold. But I don't know if they are like useful or not. So yes, um, I didn't go to for photography. No, I didn't go out because you know it's no fun. Anyways, I'll show you my first gear. Yes, this one. It's Nikon F70. It's a film camera, you know, and people also, that call this one N70 because when I needed to have, for this camera, when I needed to have the manual, I couldn't find, that F70 manual. So they had like N70 manual. Anyways, I have, you know, two lens with this camera. I have this lens is 50 mm 1.8, and this is on camera. Oh, wait a minute. On camera mounted, it's 1855, and it's DX. Okay, it's DX, and this is a zoom lens. Uh, let's see, 1855 and 3.5 to 5.6. I don't usually use this lens because this camera, this is the old camera. This lens I always mount on my Nikon, uh, the digital camera, which I don't use that anymore because I am into the film photography. So usually I use my this 50 mm 1.8. And if you want to check my photos, that's on my Instagram, and my Instagram is Riders Panda. And my favorite black and white film I have here, Kodak 400TX. Because I use 400 always, because usually here in Chengdu, it's cloudy, overcast day, and we don't have that very sunny days. So this 400TX, this film, you know, 35 mm or 120. Uh, I have a 120, the medium format camera. I will show you next time. But well, this camera, let me change the lens first. Okay, I will explain. First of all, let me explain that one. I will remove the lens. What is the difference in between these two lenses? One is this new lens, one is the old lens. This one, I bought it in Oregon. This lens, this 1855. This one I have prime lens. This old lens I have. Okay, this one is DX. Okay, please show. This one is a DX. And this one is a Nikon AF 50 mm, very normal lens. Now, as you can see, you know, I have a focal length here, you know, but I do not have aperture ring on my this lens 1855. My this lens has, you know, I don't know like why I'm talking about my gears today. Uh so it has, you know, aperture ring, so you can change the aperture. So my this lens I can use on P program mode or aperture mode or shutter or full manual. But my this 1855 I cannot. So program mode I cannot use. Aperture mode I cannot use. Manual I cannot use because I cannot change, you know, the aperture. So I can only use in a shutter mode. Anyways, I will put this one back. Okay. Why I'm talking about these my gears today? Because I really don't want to have any critical, you know, talk which make the local authorities mad at me. And you know, usually we use the term here in China that the local authorities they will invite you to have a cup of tea. That means you will have to pay a visit into a local police station, and they will talk a serious talk. So far in my this long stay, I never have like, you know, I never been invited to a police station to have, you know, a cup of tea. Nowhere. All right, so anyways, you know, people are leaving, still leaving, you know. Many of the people they already bought the tickets, and just now I mentioned my friend Jeff, you know, he still states he will come back because he has a job here and he has, you know, he lives here. So he will come back, but usually most of the people they want to leave. And if any Indian, you know, is listening this watching this live stream, will you please confirm? They said there is a one death in Kerala, city name. I know there is a kind of, you know, that infections, you know, that people are, you know, infected by this virus in India, in Thailand. I think there's some people in Vietnam and, you know, the Pakistan. They have said they have sent back, you know, the 8 Chinese uh, from the capital. So I don't know if any Indian guy or Indian, you know, if you are listening or if you will listen, please let me know that if it is true or not that they have one death over there or not. And so far, like, you know, that numbers in my city is increasing, but you know that they stopped announcing the numbers. Okay, they stopped announcing the numbers, the exact numbers. At the moment we do not have, like, you know, the exact numbers, how many people are infected or how many deaths or, like, you know, that how many recoveries. No, we don't. Or maybe I'm not, you know, that reaching to the right, you know, website or portal where, you know, I can get the news. But so far, you know, that I don't watch TV. So, and the local media, they are quiet. So I cannot tell that. But yes, but they're still taking, you know, the body temperature before you get into your home or in your apartment building or in your community. And masks are still not available. Oh yes, yeah, here we go. uh, Right now, the confirmed cases 9,811 confirmed cases, including China. So, representing 99% of all cases worldwide, 213 people have lost their lives in this outbreak. All right. People are still comparing this one with, that SARS or, that Spanish flu. I think this one is, that much more serious than the Spanish flu. And people are still blaming each other, that countries that uh, it's you created this one or you did this one or, But anyways, that now that of that WHO, they have announced the emergency. So now that countries, the scientists all over the world, they will sit together and, you know, they will find some kind of, remedy or some vaccine. But I think it's too late. They come out, it's too late. The countries, that other countries, they already took action. And I was watching, that one Australian Chinese YouTuber, that his video, and he said that he is mad. Why he is mad? Because in New Wales, some area there is a like that the all boys school, and the first day of the school, the principal asked how many people are there from China. So they said that 50 people are from China, and that I think in Australia there is like they have a quarantine, 14 days, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. 14 or I think it was just confirmed case, no death. Okay. Near you, or is everything still open? Okay. My water supplier, the bottle water supplier, he's not open yet. But the vegetable market, the main vegetable market is still closed. But vegetables, greens are available. Supermarkets are open, but for the short time, for the reduced time. Okay. All right. Thanks. Glad to hear, Cracker Barrel Kid 55, that uh, I think it was confirmed case. No death. Thank you very much for telling me this one. Yeah, shops are, that, and the some malls, they're still like, they reduce. They're operating, but for, the short hours, then they close, and that they're still cracking down on the outside, cars if they are driving into the city. Yes, they're taking body temperatures now. They're taking it very seriously. And one more disturbing news, that I will share the story. Earlier in December, there is a one doctor. I think you all have this, story. Let me repeat that story again. This doctor from Wuhan, from the hospital, he went to that wet market and he ran some tests and he found something strange activity in the lungs. So he announced there is a virus outbreak because that he you know ran the test on different people, different patients, infected patients. Then the local authorities invited him to have a cup of tea. For what? Because he spread the rumors, which are not rumors, that was the truth, which at that time the local, that the big boss, the big authorities of China haven't approved to announce. Okay. Now that doctor, I think there are like 8 doctors. Yeah, kind of 8 doctors. But the doctor I'm talking about, he is in ICU. His family members are also infected. So this story is quite disturbing story for me. So, anyways, like all the Friday, I didn't go out. I stayed at home. And yeah, I've watched another interesting movie, Hunter. I think that is about in Tasmania, the Tasmania tiger. Yes, very interesting movie. And what else I have watched? Red Tails, very good movie, interesting movie to kill the time. Yeah, watching movies and checking out the you know digging out some new channels so in the future I can we can watch. And yesterday I uploaded a video on my Facebook. Okay, what's that? That one is, it's a data privacy day. We want to make sure that your privacy is set. So yesterday I uploaded a Facebook, the video on the Facebook to give some information and some awareness in Pakistan, because the people, they are still unaware of the danger of this virus. So I told them, because many Pakistani students are still in China, and Pakistani citizens, they want to go back, and I still don't want that I will go back to my country. First of all, I don't want to stay with many people in a plane, and which I don't know their background. And if someone is infected, then I'm infected. If I'm infected, other people are infected. So why not stay in the area where I am? So I am staying at home. So yes, I did my 2 cents or 20 cents or 5 cents, anyways, whatever. I have tried to tell people, you know that was a video, that was a good response. Many people shared the video. And I'm glad that people, they're paying attention back in Pakistan. So I'm just worried about if there is a one confirmed case, and before he is confirmed or went to the go to the hospital, he had, if he that person interacted with other people, and he will keep infecting people, you know, until he is that stepping into the hospital in a quarantine. So that I still want people to stay wherever they are. But anyways, that uh, the guy in Wuhan, that Irish guy, he left today. Yeah, I was, what was the channel again? What was the channel again? Yeah, Channel 4 News. The Wuhan Ben, yeah, he left. He is in Britain today. If you ask me, I still want to stay here. I don't want to go anywhere, you know, outside. My bread business, yes, affected badly. I was, uh, yeah, I was telling, yeah, yeah, after a long time, tomorrow, not tomorrow, today, Saturday, yeah, it's already today. I'm going to make some cinnamon buns, you know, like it's like the first order after this outbreak. Yeah, my business is affected really bad, real bad. Yeah, I'm delaying, I don't know why, that on my interface where I am doing this live stream, the I'm getting the messages real slow. But on my cell phone, I'm, the watching myself here, that, the messages are coming right now. Like, Cracker Barrel Kid. Yeah, I saw his message and already started answering. But on my interface, I don't know why it's a delay. Now I got this message. Okay, yes, my business affected real bad. Anyways, I'm not worried about, because the safety first, but my bank will be worried about. Yes, my bank is going to be worried about, because yeah. Okay, thank you very much, uh, Belkid55. Thank you for updating, you know. Well, what I'm afraid of is, that countries like, that my country or like India or like, that where it have like, that dense population and that hygiene, is not very good hygiene or the, that health measurements are not that good as the developed countries. So it's gonna be like, that a big mess. So that's, worrying me. I still have like my cousins and some other relatives back in Pakistan, but yeah. So of course, yeah, I'm worried about, you know, and the governments because they don't take actions real fast, due to their next term or for voting and all the stuff. But like here in China, oh my God, they take action real fast. They take action real fast. So I don't think there will be like any other government in the world like Chinese government, like they can take care, they can, you know, that they can, they can take care of that big population. So yes, that's that I'm worried about. But anyways, I am, yeah, tomorrow, not tomorrow, Saturday evening, today, this evening I have to go out. And yes, I will go to the local supermarket, the metro, to do some of my, uh, to do my, grocery. I need to have some, some supplies. So I will go out and I'll see. And I am, charging my vlogging camera batteries and my GoPro batteries and all the stuff. So I will try if it is possible, if I don't, put my stay in China in jeopardy, I will try to make some video, you know, try to dig in, then I will try to upload the video. But anyways, I will, make some videos. I'm charging, all the stuff. And yes, and that my film, I have like, that I just noticed before I took this one, I keep all my films in the refrigerator and I have only one, roll left. Oh God. And the film supplier, they said that they will come back to work on Friday, but then later on they updated, that they will uh, go back to work, on Monday. Let's see. Well, this is not like that life-saving drug, but it's addiction. You know, if you do not, click once or twice a week, or you don't finish a roll, once or twice, one or two rolls a week, you'll feel like bad. So that's like I am. Yeah, but even though like if I finish this role, I cannot develop it because I do not develop that all the roles at home. I will give it to the lab so they can scan and they can develop everything professionally. Yes, this outbreak. Mhm. yes, affected, you know, brought a lot of mess in my life. Uh, but what you can do, you can you can do nothing, because yeah. One more thing is that one of my friend, they went to the mountain areas already. They took the supplies, that the whole month supplies, and then they left for the mountain areas. I want to do that fun, but I have a family. And my family, they're not like, that fond of, adventure. So I have to stay with the family, or, that I would be gone, long gone, in the mountain areas with all the supplies. Well, let's see how long it will take, to go back to the normal life. All right, okay. I just want to go back and talk about this camera. Okay. 35 Nikon, very good photos. I cannot share the photos in this live stream. In this live stream, interface. But anyways, I got this one from the local drift store. You know, very cheap. I got this one for like $30. Yeah, $35, but no lens. I have this lens already, and and but the thing is, there is no info. Nothing at the and the LCD. They're the kind of that this screen is not working. But overall, you know, it brought very satisfactory. The results. The results are awesome. I would love to show you inside, but I have still some, roll in my camera. I cannot. But anyways, that my uh, Instagram, I have uploaded, some photos of, that from Nikon and my other, cameras. So check them on, my Instagram, Writers Panda, and critique, criticize. Give me some, feedback. How do you like my my photos? The guy with a cap, the color photo, that one is, from this camera, and some black and white earlier, that is from this camera, and it's quite cheap, you know, and the results are awesome. And what else? I have a 50 lens, 1.8, and it satisfies my requirements because I'm not professional photographer. I don't do, what I should say, the portrait or commercial photography. I'm just like a street photographer or just like a hobby. So, yes, but my other this one 1855 lens I haven't tried yet. You know, so I will try this one maybe some other day, and I will show you the results. I am trying to find some, some good interface better than my this interface. If you know some interface, if you can recommend, please do recommend, you know which interface I should use, so I can insert some videos and some, you know some photos, or some pages, some static, or like anything I can insert. So please do recommend, which one I should use. I don't know, like, which one I should use. I have one. Which one is that? Where is that? Where is that thing? Yeah, OBS. This OBS thing, you know, that interface, I could never successfully streamed out. hmm hmm So please tell me, or if you know how to use that OBS live stream, interface. So I'd love to, because I know that you can share, that in the same time you can do that too. You can show the videos, or like, the gamers, and the game streamers, they do that one. So, okay, guys, so let's finish this live stream here. It's like 40 minutes long. So, thank you very much for watching. All right, staying with me, or the people who will watch later after I finish. So, thank you very much for staying, and stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow, I think, if still alive and still kicking. Bye.